So I just get back to America from living abroad for about 2 years. So yeah, I left my girl in Thailand. I guess I didn't learn my lesson last time, but I'm never doing that again. Cause I'd rather have it with me and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I mean? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nico, and I'm back with another video. Alright, first off, I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. And if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, go back and check out some of my older videos. And if you like what you see, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Alright, we're gonna get this video popping, y'all. Let's go. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So, I just get back to America from living abroad for about 2 years. And I'm talking about on the first day, y'all, I went to my favorite burger spot, one I've been going to since I was about 7, 8 years old. I grew up going to the same spot, and I got sick literally on the first day. And that's crazy, right? But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how it feels to be back in America and how it feels to be away from my girl in Thailand. Let's get into it. But before we get into it real quick, I just want to give a big thank you to everybody who subscribed. We just hit 10K subscribers on this channel. I know that's a small milestone in this big world of YouTube, but man, to me, they really mean a lot, and I really appreciate y'all. This whole thing just started with me just showing my life abroad, just trying to share my experiences while I travel in the world, to people who might not never get to do it, or just might be curious of how's life as a black man outside of America. So the fact that 10K of y'all rock with me, I really appreciate that, y'all, for real. Whether you new to the channel or you been here for the beginning, I want to say thank you. All right, y'all, so let's talk about why I'm back here in America. So I came back to handle some personal things, some business moves. I need to see my family. I ain't seen them in 2 years. And just some real life responsibilities, Not everything can be handled over a Zoom call. So it's better for me to be here in person, just come back, handle it, and then, make sure everything is done properly. I've been living in Asia for the last couple years. And before that, I lived in Europe. I lived in Italy. But I gotta say, coming home to America this time just hit a little bit different. Life in Asia for me has been slow paced, peaceful, and super chill, y'all. And then boom, back in America, it's like a sensory overload. Everybody in the mood, especially here in Memphis, it's just a whole different environment. And, if you've been to Memphis, you'll understand where I'm coming from. So I got my license to carry already. So one of the first things I had to do is go home and keep it on me. Cause I'd rather have it with me and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I mean? So anyways, y'all, about this food situation, you gotta talk about that. So one of the first things I did when I come back, I always go to my spot I've been going to when I was a kid. Got me a big juicy burger, you know what I mean? It looked the same, smelled the same. I'm thinking like, oh man, this about to be busting. But anyway, so I ate it. Not even 2 hours later, my stomach is on 10. I'm talking about hurting, y'all. So I should have known, because the last time I spent the extended time outside of America and came home, it was the same thing. I guess I didn't learn my lesson last time, but I'm never doing that again. So for the rest of the time I'm here, I'm probably gonna try to go to an organic store and just eat fruits and vegetables and salads and things. So your boy probably about to drop a few pounds, you know what I mean? And that's good, I probably need to do that anyway. All this traveling and things like that. I like to try the different foods and things like that, and it's easy to gain weight while you're traveling, you know what I mean? So I probably need this little break anyways. I take everything as a sign. So, that's probably a sign like, hey, Nico, yeah, you need to slow it down, eat better and things like that. So I'm about to be on my little health kick, and I'm about to, get back into it, because, when I first started this journey, your boy was looking good, but now I watched the last video. If y'all didn't see it, go check it out. When I got the massage, when I visually seen that video, I was like, man, I gotta get back on it. It was like, I didn't fell off, got a belly and everything. I was like, hey, yeah, your body just get used to eating that fresh food and unprocessed food, fresh meals and things like that. When you're abroad, the food is just different, Those of y'all who travel for a long time, or those of y'all who've been out the country, y'all definitely understand what I'm talking about. When you come back to the States, you definitely gonna feel it, you know what I mean? And sometimes you taste it too, you can taste the difference. But honestly, the food sickness was the first sign that I feel like I ain't really even from here no more, you know what I mean? Not mentally, not physically. The pace is fast, the people seem all stressed out, and the vibe just different. I'm used to waking up to the sound of birds, seeing the monks walking in the street collecting food, just some real peaceful things. Now I'm over here dodging traffic, feeling on edge, you know what I mean? It's a certain amount of alertness you gotta have when you out here, and it's something I ain't experienced in a long time, and I don't like it. I don't like it, y'all. I'm telling you, I like to chill life. I don't like it. You know what I mean? And once you leave from an environment like this, and then you go somewhere else, you ain't gonna like it either. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm out here handling my business. I'm doing what I need to do. Then I'm out. It's gonna be peace. I'm out. So yeah, I left my girl in Thailand. You know, sure, she's still in Thailand. She been super supportive. We've been FaceTiming every day, things like that. She been checking on me while I'm sick, making sure I'm good. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I miss her. I missed her. We've been together like every day, y'all, since about the second or third week of us being together. After 2 or 3 weeks, we was together every day. And we probably need this time apart too, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, figure things out, make sure this is what we really want, you know, make sure it's not just because we together all the time, that, you know what I mean, if that makes sense, what I'm talking about. A little time apart, you know, it ain't no bad thing. I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks, you know, not too long, but, you know, I think it's a little time apart is good too. I'm just used to her taking care of me and things like that, you know, feeding me, you know, if I ain't feeling good, she be right there. And it just made me miss her even more, you know what I mean? Because the energy is just different without her, you know what I mean? So it just reminds me of everything that we built together emotionally, you know, in our relationship, and how things are growing between me and her. It just put everything in plain view. But this trip about growing. I came over there to handle some things. I'm gonna handle my business, do what I need to do, and, you know, gotta stay grounded. While I'm over here, I'm about to eat some salads or something like that. I gotta find some veggies or something like that. But yo, shout out to everybody who traveling abroad and understand what I'm going through when you come back home. Cause y'all probably understand the changes that you go through. Your body changes, your mind changes, and coming home to your own country might feel more foreign than the country that you moved to. But I appreciate y'all for checking out the video. I got more updates coming soon. I'm just gonna chill and rest up, get myself back 100%. But yeah, it's the chillest travel vlog, you know, Nico, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.